चेक। सो हाय फ्रेंड्स, इस वीडियो के अंदर हम क्या करने वाले हैं, हम सीखने वाले हैं SQL। ओके, SQL क्या है वो सब हम सीखेंगे इस वीडियो के अंदर, ठीक है। जस्ट गिव मी सम टाइम टू turn on the chats so that I can hear your chats, isn't it? And this stream will be in English, okay? For my dear viewers and subscribers. SQL, okay? SQL क्या है वो सब हम सीखेंगे इस वीडियो के अंदर. Also, my voice would be a little different because I'm not using my condenser microphone, but rather than I'm using collar mic, just in shift, so that because I was using that condenser microphone and my voice was a little breaking. Some words were not clearly heard, so I hope after using this collar microphone my voice is clearly heard. Subscribe. But rather than using collar mic, shift, so that because I was using that condensing microphone and my voice was a little breaking. Some words were not clearly heard, so I hope. Okay, cool. Live chats are on my smartphone. Let's see, YouTube should not do that mess again. So let's begin by learning it. So what is SQL? To understand SQL, you need to understand some important things. Okay, let us understand step by step. Okay, let's go. Just close this, bro. So, okay, this is an user. Let's begin. Okay, we are beginning from here. This is a normal user. Okay, he wants to use his smartphone, use his laptop, or any other thing. This is an organization. For example, Google.com, Googly. Okay, this is Google, our favorite Google, which we use every day. Now what? Now this is a front-end page of Google. Okay, there is a search bar here. Now this person searches here and then gets some result back, etc., etc. For example, this person wants to use his Gmail. What this person will do? This person will go and search for www.gmail.com, open it, find the page and start using it. So for Google to store some details of this person, it needs to use some databases. This is an hypothetical scenario from which I'm trying to explain databases. Okay, so this person accesses gmail.com and the details are sent to Google. Then the details are stored in a database. Why we store in a database? For if in case this person wants to view that page again in future, Google will first verify if this user exists in our database. For example, let's go step by step. First step, the user signs up. Okay, user creates a new account and the details are stored in the database. For example, X, Y, Z, his name, email, for example, and password is 123. Okay. So this person creates a new account and it's the account details are stored in the database. Okay. Now in future, this person wants to create, this person wants to log in again. So what this person will do? Again, open www.gmail.com and then it send the data to the Google and Google will search in the database if the value exists. Okay, after logging in, and if the value exists, this user will get access to his account. Okay. So I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying. That's why we need databases. Okay, so there exists different types of database. For example, only two categories I'll tell, like SQL and NoSQL. NoSQL. So what does SQL means? SQL means there is a query. Okay, for example, there is a database and we want to communicate between them. So there are two options. One is SQL way, one is non-SQL. So what is this SQL way? So SQL way means we communicate to the database using queries like select all. We type some queries, select all, etc., etc. And NoSQL means we use some functions. For example, find, Okay, so these two types of databases are available. Okay, we can either use a query or we can use a function. And so in SQL types of database, which all database comes is SQL itself, then Postgres, then Java, what was that, Oracle, etc. databases come. Okay, and in NoSQL databases, MongoDB, I know. Okay, MongoDB. So in this video we will be learning SQL. Okay, MySQL is same. This all the databases which require queries are mostly the same, but only the difference is that there are only very little difference. For example, in PostgreSQL, it's an advanced version of MySQL. So PostgreSQL has some extra features, like we can write functions. I'll let you know that. So I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let's go.
He wants to use a smartphone, use a laptop, or anything. It's an advanced version of MySQL. So, yeah, my voice is also clear. Let me check on my smartphone. After using this color microphone, my voice is clear here. The databases which require queries are mostly the same, but only the difference is that there are only very little difference. Okay, cool. Don't mind my language, my vocabulary, because I'm trying to improve it day by day. Okay. So how I'm gonna teach you? I'm gonna teach you using ChatGPT. Also, I'll tell you a way to learn by yourself. Okay. I'll also show you a way to learn by yourself. Also, I'll teach you. Okay, from basics. Let's go in this live. We'll be live till 1 o'clock, 1 or 12:30. Okay, 1 o'clock mostly. So let's begin. First of all, to use MySQL, we need different tools. Like we can either use exam, or we can download SQL itself, or we can use any other tool. Okay, so how does an SQL works behind the scenes? Okay, in your laptop. So there's a software, MySQL, which you install in your laptop or your PC. Okay, which you install in your laptop or PC. So it becomes a software, and you can turn it on, turn it off. Okay, whenever you want to use it, you can turn it on, turn it off. So there are a number of ways which we can use it. So one of the ways is by using my XAMPP, or you can use WAMP, or you can use directly MySQL, or you can use any other thing, bro. Like if there is one way possible. Okay, so you can use any ways to access MySQL. So these are a number of ways you can access MySQL, but if anyone you tell me from which way you want to learn MySQL. You want to learn this way, or this way. If anyone is watching this stream, kindly share your thoughts. Which way you want to learn? SQL at the back end is the same. Like there are queries. Okay, in the back end it's all queries. Only the front part, like the view, is different. At the back side it's all the same, like SQLs. Okay, you tell me which tool you want to learn. These are all tools that simplifies our process of SQL. You know, which tool you want to use? I'm familiar with XAMPP, WAMP, and MySQL. I've used them all. I don't think there exists any viewer. So I hope. Yeah, no one is watching. So let's use, what should I use? XAMPP, WAMP, or MySQL? Okay, I'll tell you a difference also between these three. We have this, we have this, we have this, and we have this. So I'll tell you what is MySQL. Okay, this is simple only MySQL. Okay, simply it's just simple SQL. It doesn't have any extra things, just MySQL, where you can write query. No, it's only simple MySQL. And if we talk about WAMP, it's for Windows. It's for Windows and same, but it has Apache server in it, which we can use to write PHP code. Okay, and same for XAMPP because it's for Windows as well as Linux cross-platform, and it also has Apache, or whatever the spelling is, which we can use to run PHP. Okay, so this is the difference. Simple only MySQL, Apache with Apache, Windows. Oh, I'll use XAMPP, man. I don't want to waste a lot of time, bro. Pardon me some time. I'll drink a glass of water and come. I'm back, brothers. I'm back. Yo, cool. Okay, so we'll be using XAMPP. To install XAMPP, what we can do is visit this apachefriends.org and just click this download, and then it will download automatically. So here is an website. We just need to open it. The link, your download will start automatically shortly. So in 3, 2, 1. Yo. Okay, so it's downloading. You can see I'm using my phone's internet to live stream because I don't have a Wi-Fi. Hope I get an Wi-Fi soon. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's so slow. My god. By the time it's working, what we can do? We can write queries, some queries, okay? And pass queries. So where I can write? Okay, rather than that, what I can do is I'll create a text file which I can share with you. At the end of this session. Rather than in this, we will open this in Notepad++. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have this file now in which I'll write all the codes, and let's begin. Okay, I'm doing this only because I want you to understand how actually we can also learn. Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you something more. That what the hell? This is MySQL software, okay, which is getting installed, which is getting downloaded. After that, I'll install it. Okay, so this is MySQL software which has, we need to create a database in it. So there are different databases, for example Leo, Pio, Dio. So there exist different databases in MySQL. Okay, these are different databases. So what is this? Database is database. Okay, these are different databases which we can use to write MySQL. It separates. So in these databases, what we have tables. different tables. Okay, so you're able to understand, I think you're able to get how we separate data in database in SQL. Okay, so there exist some tables, for example, teacher, then student or employee. So there exist different tables. So our installer has been installed. So there exist different tables. In the table, there exist different rows. So you know now how a table is. Okay, like, okay, we're not referring. Yeah, so this is how a table is. Okay, for example, this. Okay, so this is how a table looks like. I think everyone knows how a table looks. We'll visit this table now. Okay, this is how a table looks like, rows and columns. Table has rows and columns. So let's view this table. For example, it's a teacher table. So it will have different rows like this. These are called as, we call it rows, and these are cells, like values. Columns, these are columns. Okay, so this is row. Okay, this is in row and this is in column. What is this? It's in column. I also write it so that this is in row and this is in column. Okay, and data exists. For example, here is a cell for ID, and then name and class. Okay, so IDs we can store 1, 2, 3, and for name we can store X, Y, Z, Leo, here. Okay, for example, this class is FYB, FC, masters. Just kidding. So, like, I think you are able to understand what is a table looks like. So this is how a table looks like in MySQL. So in MySQL there consist different databases. Then different databases have different tables in it, and different tables have rows and columns in it. So this is how tables are stored. Okay, I hope you understand this. Let's install XAMPP. After getting this installer, you just need to click it, press enter yes, click yes, then it will load. It will tell you this important because an activate blah, 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 blah. You should do next, and you don't need to change anything here. Take send email. Oh, this is something new. Tomcat is used for Java, etc. So this record is not empty. Please say why. I think I should delete it. You will not get this error, but if you get that error, just go to OS and then you will find XAMPP, this folder, and just delete. So you can enter next, installing. That's it. I hope you are able to understand what I did. I'm installing XAMPP in my PC so that I can use SQL. Okay. And I will also tell you one thing, that we don't only use SQL. Okay. SQL is only for the backend. We also use a programming language. Okay, in the middle, and then we have the front end UI. So it's like this: database in the middle, programming language, and the UI that user is using. And if in this course, in this live, we are not gonna worry about the user. We'll interact with SQL within programming language. We can use PHP, Python, Java, or anything. Like we can use anything, C++ also, but I don't think I should use it. It's dangerous, man. We can use Python, PHP, Java, anything, or Node.js. Okay, so I can use PHP and Python, anything. We can use anything. Like we have ChatGPT, we can use anything. Okay, so this is just some basic thing. It's taking a lot of time. So what we can do up till then? We can just we can stand and sit properly on the chair. Sit properly on the chair. Okay. So it's hot now. Okay, I hope you got this, what I'm trying to say. And if you have any doubt, okay, any doubt, you can just ask me. Just chat, send and chat, and I'll check it. जो भी मैं कहना चाहूँ बर्बाद करे अल्फाज़ों जो भी मैं कहना चाहूँ बर्बाद करे अल्फाज़ों. I like to sing, sometimes. Okay, so you got this database. To create a database, we simply use this command to create a table. I'll teach everything to you. Okay, SQL is very simple to use because of ChatGPT. Come on, I'm waiting, bro. What we can do up till then? सुन रे हम सफर So there are two ways to run MySQL and use some commands. One way is the GUI. Okay, we can use the GUI using phpMyAdmin. Right. So we can use GUI, which is phpMyAdmin, or rather than that, we can use CMD, which is command line, which means no GUI. I'll show you both, okay, how to do in both of the ways. So I just want जो भी कहना चाहूँ बर्बाद करे. I'll tell you everything. This is another way to run my school. It's just a little time that will get installed. So what can we talk about? We have plenty of time to talk, isn't it? If anyone is watching this stream, thank you so much for watching. And do like it, subscribe, and comment. Send me some chats so that I can see you guys. I can understand that you are there. Just send me a chat. Okay. If anyone is there watching this, send me some doubts.
doubts you might be having regarding anything. This is in live chat. This is not a video, so you can send me chats and I can respond to it. Also disable the delays. Okay, we'll uncheck it, finish. Okay, cool. We have installed XAMPP in our system. So what we can do now, how to run XAMPP, okay? Search for XAMPP. You'll get this XAMPP control panel. Open it. After it gets open, just start this Apache and also MySQL. Okay. Once you see this both as green, it means it has been started. Now just need to close it. Okay. No, don't worry. XAMPP is still running in the background. So now we have XAMPP. So one way to run MySQL is go to this your browser and type localhost and then php my admin. So one way to run MySQL is by this. And to write queries, you just need to select this SQL and write. You can start writing queries here. After writing it, you can press go. On the other side, you can use these steps. Start service. These steps. So how I can do this is search for CMD, press enter, copy this command, paste it. Okay. And after this command, MySQL -u. Okay, what's the password then? There doesn't exist any password. Okay, so now we are into MySQL. So we can use show database. When error in SQL change. Okay. Okay. So I have forgotten databases. Okay, so now let's learn about command. So I hope you understand that in this way also we can use MySQL, and I prefer this way because it's good. Can we exit? Yo. So how we will be doing it? Just open search for CMD, hit enter, cd c XAMPP, and then what was that command? We use MySQL and then bin, and then MySQL -u root -p, and password is nothing. Just press enter. Then from this, now we have MySQL running in our system. Cool. Hope you got it. If you got it, just comment got it. If you don't got it, rewind the video. Otherwise, tell me. I'll teach you again. This is live, so I can teach you no matter what. I can tell you again and again. Okay. So I hope you got it. We can run in this way. We can run MySQL in this way. So here MySQL is running. Let's move ahead and learn some commands. So first command is show databases. Okay. Let's learn some. Okay. Let's change the topic. We'll learn some command. Show database. And what does this command do? Okay. Show created databases, like available. We'll run this command and see what this command does is how many database we have, like whatever database we have in our database. Where is our SQL server? Yeah, we have this my SQL server. Okay, so we might be having some databases in our SQL server. So to see what all database we have, we need to use that command. So show database. Let's run it. So databases, it is bases. So hit enter and you'll find some by default databases that are available in our MySQL server. So these are the databases which are available. Okay. Now what? We want to create. Just a second, buddies. I received a call. I need to call. So I'm so sorry, friends. I was off. I'm so sorry. I'm back now. Let me close my phone charging. It has been charged. Turn on my fan. Then fold the charger. We should always respect our electronics and care for them. Okay. Let's go. Let's move. Okay. So let's create some database. Okay. So how to create our own database? For example, we'll consider a new SQL server because our server is new, isn't it? Okay. We'll consider a new SQL server. So this is my SQL server. My SQL. No, I think I should zoom a little. MySQL. Okay. So this is my SQL server. Now what I'll do is, this is empty for now. This doesn't have any databases. It has, but it's not related to our anything. Okay. So what we'll do, let's create our own database. For example, what should we name this database? What should we name it? Temp, or what database we should create? It's okay, we'll name it temp. Okay, we'll create a temp database. Okay, so how to create a database? We just need to create database temp. Okay, so this is how we can create a database. Create a database. Okay, now let's use it. Okay, to use a database, we simply use this command, use temp. Okay, so here it was previously selected none. Now it will have temp. Okay, so that means we are using that database. What's the command? Use data. Use temp, the name of the database. So now we are currently using that database. It means whatever changes we will do, it will affect this temp database only. Okay, so now we are connected to this temp database. Let's visualize it. I'll create an arrow and then create a box. So this is our temp database. Okay, now currently it's empty. Now what we will do, database. Okay, this is database should name it properly. Okay, database. Now what we will do, we will create a table in it. For example, teacher table. Anything, we can name it anything. We'll create a teacher table in it. So how we can create teacher table? Create table, and now table name teacher, and then this is how we can create a table. Okay, but now we need to define some rows. Okay, these are queries. Okay, queries. So we now need to define some what each column will have. For example, if we are creating this teacher table, it should look like this. Okay, this is a table. Okay, so now what all things we want here? We need I'll create a simple table rather than a complex one, which will look like this. In the first column, I want to have an ID. I want an ID, and in the second column, I want a name. That's it. Okay, I want a simple table like this. Now, how to create such table in this database? So what we will do, this is a base command. Okay, then we need to type. Now, what's the name of the first column? It's ID. So I name ID. And then we also need to specify the data type of this column, of this ID. So what's the data type? Int. Now let's talk about the data type which are available in MySQL. So data types which are available, where is ChatGPT haven't told us about the data type or data types. Data types which are available in MySQL. Several data types we can use. Define the types of data each column in the table can hold. Okay, so integer, we all know what's an integer. It's just a number. What is this tiny int? Tiny int means just small int, and then small int just mean medium size integer. Example, small int. Okay, so just remember this int, and we use this for optimization, but we will not use it. Int, just remember int or integer. Okay, so one data type is integer, second is float, double. Big int means we can store a bigger number, float, double, decimal, and we can also store dates. For example, year, month, and date. Okay, we can also store time, and then date and time combined. Timestamp is an, we'll not touch there. I'll not be able to tell it now. String types are char, so we can store a single character, for example L. Okay, so this is a single character. Hashtag is also a single character. Okay, hope you get it what char means. Then varchar means string, basically a long string, for example LEO. So this is a long string, so this means varchar. And then text, it means a big paragraph. If you use varchar, we need to specify the length. For example, like varchar of 5. Okay, so it means we can only store a string which look like this: LEO, no, A, B, C, D, E. So how many characters does this string has? It has 5 characters. Okay, we cannot store 6 characters in it. And if we don't know how many characters we are going to store, so we use text. Okay, variable length text. It can have any length. Then binary also we can store. It means ones or zeros. Enum, sets. Oh my god, it has so many data types. But if you want to learn about all of the data types, you can use ChatGPT, or you can use any of the, you can use any documentation like okay, you can use any websites, so it will show you all the data types which are available. Okay, cool. So we were on ID. So what we are going to store in ID? So we will be storing a number to see what's the ID. So we can store number and name. So what's the data type of this? It's integer. Anyone can guess it. Integer, because it's a number. And this we cannot store, this data type cannot be char because it's more than one character. So we need to store either varchar or text. Okay, so I'll use text. So here is an int, and then name, comma separated, and then was a space, and then text. So this is our first table we can create. So what's the command? Create table teacher id int, which is same as this. Okay, this table, and the data type is integer, and the name data type is string. It was so simple, isn't it? So this is the way we can create a table. Okay, hope you are able to understand. If you have any doubt, you can just comment it and I'll reteach or try some other way of making you understand. Okay, this was a simple query from which we can create a table. Now I want to add a value in our table. Okay. Currently our table looks like this. It's empty. Oh my god, this is so small. Okay, our table looks like this. This is very small. I don't want to save it, bro. Now I need to look. I want to see how many data we have, what we have in this teacher table. Okay, so there is another command. Okay, see the table contents. To see the table contents, we just need to use this command. Select star from the name of the table. Teacher, that's it. Hit enter, and you can see this empty set, which means the table is empty. Okay, what's the command to see what an table has? It's this: select star from teacher. So you can see all the data that is available in the teacher table. And also, guys, see, if you want me to speak in Hindi, I'll speak in Hindi. If you want me to speak in English, I'll speak in English. If you want me I'm only trying to speak in English because I want to improve it. I don't, because I will be working soon, and in the interview they ask me questions in English because it's a call center. You need to understand. Being a coder, I have to do call center job because it's necessary for me to earn money. I cannot stay at home. Hope you understand, guys. And if you want me to explain any concept in Hindi, I can. Okay, it's all up to you because I'm streaming for you. Okay, to teach you. In this live, sometimes I play games for my fun. Let's go back to the topic. So see the table contents. We use this command, and we can run this command as you go. And how I did that, how I am getting this command directly. Okay, so what you need to do is press the up arrow on your keyboard and you can get all the commands. Okay, what you have used. Now let's insert some data in our table. For example, ID will be 1 and name will be Leo. I want to insert this data in this table. So how I can do it? Insert data. How you can do it? You can type this command, insert into, and now the name of the table which you want to insert, teacher, and then value, this. And what you want to insert? 1 and Leo. For strings you cannot do this. You have to use double quotations, okay, like this, or single quotations like this. Now press enter and the value is inserted. Copy this command into the table. Sounds good. Okay, and now let's see what contents we have in our table. So what was the command? Select all from teacher. So here we have one content in our table. So hope you get it. Hope you are understanding what I'm doing now, and what this all means. Okay, this is just basics. We have a lot of things in SQL. Okay, SQL, a lot of things. Okay, now what if I want to insert multiple content? For example, I'll take another color. I want to insert this content. I want to insert both of this data, for data number 2 and data number 3. I want to insert both of it using only one command. So how I can do it? It's simple. What we need to do, we need to write our command, which is insert into teacher values. Okay, here you know this. We use this to insert one value, and we will type 2 and PO. Okay, and after this, to insert another, we can just use a comma and another pair of brackets, and just that's it. With comma separated brackets, you can insert multiple values. Okay, I messed up something. Oh, okay, what I forgot is the quotation, the double single quotes. So now I have successfully inserted the values. Let's see. To check, select all from teachers. Oh, we don't have teachers, we have teacher. So this is how we can insert multiple values. How we did this? By using this command. So I hope you are able to understand this. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can just send me a chat, or you can send me anything. Come on, yeah, just send me anything. I don't want to go on murmuring talking, talking, and talking, and talking, and talking. Let me see how is my voice quality now.
That there are only very that are single quotes. So now I have successfully inserted the values. Let's see. Shift equals from teachers. Oh, we don't have T.
I think my pronunciation is not good. That's why. My pronunciations are not good enough. I need to improve it. No issue. I'll improve it. While speaking, I'll improve it. Okay. So now let's learn about. We know how to create now. We know how to create. Okay. Just let me check. I received an email. What is this? I mailed you last week, but didn't receive your CV. You are eligible with ref ID. Top MNCs are hiring and your profile is suitable. You must submit your detailed resume through our recruitment portal. We do not accept CV through email. See, I'm not a beggar, okay? And this is a scam, I'll tell you. This is just a scam. They want my data. I've received so many emails and this makes me angry. Forget it. Let's get back to. We know how to create now. Why this color is pink? Okay, we know how to create now. Okay, I'll add and tick. Now I'll tell you how to delete. Okay. How to delete and row. So how to do it? It's simple. Delete from teacher where, and you need a condition here. Okay, where, like you need condition in programming language, like if else you need conditions. The name equals Leo, and again don't forget the double quotations. So like this you can do, and this query will search and delete this data. Or else you can do, if you don't want by name, you can delete by where id is equal to 1. So for 1 you don't need double quotes because it's an integer. For string you need double quotes. Okay, hit enter and query updated, and I'll do. Now you can see that data has been deleted. Wait, hey. So to delete an value we use this command. So now we know how to delete a single value. And what if you forget the where clause? For example, this. Delete from teachers and where. Okay, and you haven't mentioned where. Okay, enter. If you by mistakenly did this, then the whole data will be deleted from the table. Okay, cool. So now our table doesn't have any data. Okay, cool. What is this red arrow? It's weird. Let it be. I haven't received any chats or anything. So let's continue. We know how to delete now, and we will learn how to create. Not create, actually it's insert. We have update, and it's known as CURD. CURD. So we know how to read, we know how to create, we know how to delete, and just we need to know how to update. Okay, so create is insert, update, and create table, delete table. Yeah, so I'll also teach you how to delete an entire table afterwards. Update and table. Okay, we'll learn how to update a table. Okay, for example, to update we need some data. Okay, now what if I want to update this data? So to update it, first let's insert it. One and okay. So we have this data and now I want to update it. So let's search in ChatGPT how to update it. Okay, so this is the query. Now let's understand step by step. Update. We need to use this update word and then the name of the table. Teacher, name of the table. After that, we need to set I want to set it. I want to change the name. Okay, so I'll change the name is equal to XYZ, where ID is equal to 1. So what I'm doing here, update, name of the table, set, column name, what I want to update, where I also need condition. If I don't mention this condition, it will update all the rows. So if I did this, so now you can see the name has been changed. So how to update? Like this. Rather than, yeah. So this is how to update. So this was basics of my SQL. Hope you got it. Okay. So we can do a lot of things. SQL also has concepts of primary key, join, which comes in a little advanced MySQL. If you want me to teach that, you can comment it and I'll teach it. Okay. Hope you understand. This was basics of SQL and I think I should stop now. It's been 12:30. Okay. Hope you understood and learned something from this game. Something, 0.2% or anything. So thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in another video. Sayonara. And if you want, you can comment your whatever you want, like whatever content you want. For example, if you want to learn Python or you want to understand some concepts like recursion, loops, anything. Okay, anything. You can just comment. And also, I'll show you something that I've created today. Hand mouse. So what I created is of this. Okay. So I created this. Oh, my bad. I'll run this and show you something. It was using ChatGPT. So by using it, you can, I can control my cursor, do some drag and drop operations. For example, like, see, now my cursor is moving. Can you see it? And I also can pick this window and shift it. Cool, now? I'm controlling this with my PC. My hand is here. So I can keep my window just here, and then I'll open this. I haven't set, click operation. I've only set drag. So let me bring my, so I'll do it. I'll add some details. I'll add some update. So I can move this window here. Then after that I can, oh, I lost it. It's cool, isn't it? I'll close it now. So it was fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's meet in another video. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Sayonara. And if you have any doubts, anything you want to learn, you can just comment it. Bye bye. Stay tuned and definitely subscribe. Bye bye.